Hello everybody, this is FlashBasher Gaming and I'm back with you today with another video, and we are in Cities Skylines 2. I had to think about that for a minute. I don't know why. Okay, self-explanatory. We are in our area called Pleasant Valley. Now, Pleasant Valley is going to be established in, what's the date today? We are in February 16th, 2026. Welcome to the establishment of Pleasant Valley. Yes, this is going to be a new series on City Skylines 2. If you guys watched our video earlier, we actually started a series with Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Ooh, I had to think about the wording there for a minute. But anyways, let's get started on Pleasant Valley, everybody. Welcome to the big show. Alright, so the first things first, if you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more of this great content, goofiness, and awkwardness, and retardedness. I don't know. We will play this game until I can't play it anymore because my rig only has an RTX 5060 in it, and it had a Ryzen 7 7700 3D something megahertz. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't care. It plays great right now, but we'll find out as soon as people start moving in, because usually that's what happens. People move into your city and the computer just can't get on anymore. That's the problem with City Skylines 2 if you haven't played it yet. Make sure you have RAM, make sure you have a lot of GPU, make sure you have a lot of CPU to support such a game. Alright, enough talking. Enough bitching about anything. Let's get going. First of all, we need to get our resources going. So first, we need to figure out where power is coming from. Power is coming from this side. So we need to get power into our city. And so first things first, what I like to do is, I've played this one before, and I will actually put in a paved road, single alley, right here, and I will bring it down to about here, and we will, man, I'm pushing buttons that I don't need to be pushing. We'll do a roundabout. I put a roundabout right about here, and then we'll put our substation. Actually, you know what? I did this before in a other map, and I'm going to do it again. We're going to take this down this way, right about there. It looks a little crooked, don't it? Well, the whole thing is crooked because the whole road coming in is crooked. It's not really straight. That's no biggie. We could put houses right here. We can make this a little neighborhood. That's cool. We're gonna put our power station, ladies and gentlemen, right over here, like so. Well, look at that. That just fits there perfectly. That's just what we need. We'll extend this road just a little bit so it doesn't look weird and awkward. There we go. Just like that. And then what we could do is, now we're going to do our water and sewage, and we need to think about what is the logical way to do it cheap. Let's see here. A pumping station will cost us $2,500 a month for upkeep. We get 26,417 gallons of water a month. Noise pollution is very low. Now, we always can go to water towers. The multi-column elevated water tower, which is a new design for City Skylines 2, came in an update. Upkeep is $25,000 a month, about the same as the pumping station. You get 22,641. That 2,641,721 gallons per month, and has a low pollution. So either of these two will do just fine. This has to be set on surface water, so it has to be set over in the river or ocean. This one can just sit on land. They go up in price as you go down. This one I've always liked. This is the old school one that came with the game. And these are the two add-ons. This has got a lot more storage for a lot more water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, because right now our town is not all that big. Eventually down the road we will add to it if we need to. So coming into town, this is what you see. Nice pretty water tower. So as things go along and things, improve in this city, we will eventually grow another water, or build a bigger water tower, something with more space, as we're making more money. So now we have our electric situation settled. We've got our water situation settled. Now all we got to do is set up our sewage. And we always get started out with the sewage outlet system. So we have to figure out where we're going to put this at. So let's find out where we're going to put this. Now you have to pay attention to these arrows right here, because these arrows indicate where water is flowing. And you don't want your stuff flowing into your drinking water. So let's find an area, and we have to stay in the square. So we're going to go ahead and put it right here, because it's going to push. It's going to keep pushing that water around. But now, since I just dropped it right there, it's going to help push the water back out to the ocean, which it's fine. My drinking water ain't going to be coming from that direction, because eventually it's going to make it go that way. See how these arrows are pointed towards the land? This arrow is pointed that way, but these arrows are pointed this way. So pretty much any polluted water that comes out of this is going to be settled right here. It's not going to flow anywhere. So we've got that built. Then we need to build our sewage line and connect it to our city. Bada bang, bada boo. And now we're ready to actually start building some of our roads. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and add some of our city streets in here. I'm going to build a little town right here. I'll make these all roundabouts. There we go. We'll come out to about, here. Enough to get this city growing. There we go. Bada bang, bada boo. And then I'm not gonna build over here on my. You know what? Screw it. I will. I lied. I'll do it. I'll do it. It might make traffic nightmares, but we can fix this traffic if we need to. We can put a roundabout in here, I do believe. Yep, there we go. How's that? Nice little tree right there. Well, it's supposed to be a tree. I don't know where the tree's at. When we can upgrade our roundabouts bigger, we'll put a better roundabout there. But right now, that's better than nothing. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. That's gonna settle the situation there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add more little I call these alleyways, whatever. Some people call them side streets, which I mean we can call them that. That's fine. That's no biggie. Side streets is cool. You know, we all like side streets, right? Boom. Roundabout. If you haven't noticed already, I love using roundabouts. Let's add some more roads here. And then I always come in a few. I never end in a square. Never. I will never end in a square. Because I will do my roundabouts. Right there. Oof. Running away from me. Alright, so we have our street right here that cuts down through the middle. We'll go ahead and finish that street right there. Bring it down this way. And we'll go ahead and bring you down this way too. There we go. And then we're gonna add this right here. Let's see here. Right here. There we go. And that's gonna be a roundabout as well. Bada bang, bada boom. And then this is basically our city right now. So let's see here. Let's add a road going this way too. This will be like downtown. And then we'll add our little roads here. There we go. And eventually later what we can do is we can connect these roads right here. We can turn this into extra if we need to. But let's go ahead and add to this. Bring this out a little bit further. And bring one this way. Bring it this way. Make sure it's straight. There we go. And then we add our little roads. And we can add these in. Now the important thing is we're not going to leave crosswalks. We're not going to leave crosswalks right here when we upgrade. We're going to get rid of the traffic lights. It's useless to have all that. We don't need all that stuff. There we go. We'll connect all this. There we go. And then this will be going this way. We'll go a little further up. There we go. Then we'll put roundabouts. Because like I said, I don't like leaving the ends with no roundabouts. So we gotta do roundabouts up here too. That one don't need one. That'll just be a dead end. And then I want to fix this one. There we go. There we go. Now we have a tree. Alright. Continuing here. I have no clue why it stopped recording. But we're going to continue here now. Now we're going to add in our residential. I'm just going to go ahead and fill these all in. Because then I'm going to go in and I'm going to adjust where I want commercial. Alright. And then I want commercial right here. And let's see here. I don't know if this will work. Guess we'll find out. Yep, it worked. I wanted to mix residential up in there. I got this chair, this computer chair, and it feels like it leans forward, and my ass always slides. All right, that city's filling up. Looking pretty good. Now let's find out which way. Let's find out which way the wind is blowing, so we find out where we can put our industrial. And it's blowing this direction. So we'll have to wait until we upgrade and we can put industrial down in this direction. Now what I do is when I'm building my industrial, I do not add it to this. I do not add my industrial to my city. Well, I mean, I don't add it to the city. What I mean is I don't put a pathway to the city for my industrial. I make my industrial people drive down the highway to get to the industrial area. Like, say I'm going to put my industrial right here. Okay, along here. They will have to travel along this highway to get to the industrial, I'm going to say industrial park. That's basically what I build in my cities. I build industrial parks. And they're all together. And I think I'm going to put it along this corridor right here. I'll probably eventually build a quarry through here where there's a wall. This is going to be this is going to be the major downtown of Pleasant Valley. So this is the makings of it. This is starting. Eventually this curve will go away. We'll have a major intersection or something like that. We'll have stuff off over here, off over here. One of these areas, since all the wind's blowing this way, I thought about making this all industrial over here. All this. Having the landfill over here, all the industrial, all the pollution and all that stuff would be completely out of the way of the city. So all that will be future developments down the road. Right now we're waiting to upgrade I can't really build an industrial zone because if I can build one right here. Actually, yeah, I can just put a small industrial area right here. So we can put one of these 4 lane. We can put a 4 lane right here. Make it come this direction. And then turn it into a 2 lane. Alright, so we're going to loop this around here. Take this up here. There we go. So in this journal area right here, away from the city. We'll put an industrial area right here. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but it's so I can upgrade. I'm almost upgrading, I guess. Well, there we go. Alright, so I can just go ahead and put houses here now. That's fine. I can do that. Because now I can come back here and we can put our industrial right there. Oops, I can only buy 3, can't I? Let's see here. I can only buy 3 right now. Okay, that's fine. We'll purchase those 3. So this will be our industrial area right here. I don't know if I can do... Where is it at? Yeah, I can't do it just yet. I will unlock it in milestone 4, where I can create districts, so I'll have to wait on that. Alright, so I don't have much. Well, yeah, I can do this. I need this tool. I need this. And parking. Alright, so this will allow me to do my... Let's see here. I'm never good at these. Never good at these. So let's see here. We're going to pause this. We're going to raise this road. Actually, we need... There we go, 2. And we need to go up. There we go. We need to curve it a little. There we go. Need to line it up. There we go. Then we need to come down. To them. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now what we need is to upgrade this section. And this section. And this section. Oh man, I can't reach it. It won't let me. Oh. I'm gonna have to make do with this over here. Yep, it's not gonna let me. Shoot. Alright. So we can work with this right here. So what we need to do... Turn this off. We don't need this anymore. There we go. We're going to come out here. We're going to come around. There we go. Wait a minute. Is that how they do that? Oh, I didn't. Wait a minute. How do they do this? Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking American Truck Simulator style here. So, the road comes out. I don't want to do that. The road comes out over here. Straight. Straight. And then curves. And goes back onto the road. There we go. And this one does the same thing. Comes. Curves. Straight. Straight. Curves. And then comes back out onto the road. It doesn't look perfect. It looks ugly, actually. But it kind of meets the criteria. Alright. There we go. And then this is where we will add in this. There we go. Just like that. Alright. Not too shabby. We can unpause it now. And then we will build our industrial here. And it is away from the city. And I don't care what you say, you do need commercial by your industrial park. Because who's going to drive? What is that? Oh, I thought were houses. Because, like, who's going to drive all this way to go to eat something? You'd spend your whole shift. So we'll put some places there for them. Now we just need to connect them into the resources. We can't forget about them. Oh man, I screwed up. Man, I messed up there. Alright, so they're going to have their own resources. So let's build them their own water pump. That's going to use up money I don't have. Okay, there's water pump. Now we need to get rid of water. There we go. Got that. Alright, let's run this stuff now. This takes a road, so we will build one of these. Happy Dory roads here. There we go. So we got that done. Now we need to drain sewage. Got that done. And now we need is power. And man, how am I gonna do power now? Oh, fudge sickles. Let's see here. Hey, at least we got wind over here. That's a plus. Oh man. Wind speed too low. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's enough. Alright. Now we need to connect these. Usually I do it underground. And then we'll connect it over here. Like that. Well, there we go, guys. Nothing like having windmills powering an industrial park. Oh man, I did forgot to get the mod Anarchy. When I had to redo my mods, my game was crashing, my game wasn't loading right, so I had to delete all the mods and I had to resubscribe to them, and I forgot to get Anarchy. How can you forget Anarchy? Alright. Well, guys, I think this is all the time I have for today. We've got our city going right here. We got our downtown created. We got our neighborhoods built. We got the industrial park halfway done. I mean, at least it looks good. We've got this section right here built. So that's that. And there's something else. Okay, no, I did do it right. I was thinking that, okay, traffic got onto this road, traffic can't get off the road. But I forgot. There's this intersection right here. So that's perfect. And I see that they're using it, and I like it. So, all right, guys. I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it is uncut. I'm going to let you just have uncut versions of my Cities Skylines videos, just because so I can have time editing my other videos that I'm making, like Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I have Farm Simulator 2020, is it 5 videos coming out here soon. So we're going to make videos. We're going to keep pumping on FlashBasher Gaming, and I would like your guys' support, so please like and subscribe and support my channel. I'm up to 99 subscribers, and I would like to get to 150 by the end of this year. So my goal is 150 subscribers by the end of 2026, and I don't know, maybe we'll come up with some kind of prize giveaway if you guys can help me out and spread the word of FlashBasher Gaming. So I'm DJ, aka Flash, on FlashBasher Gaming, saying thank you so much for watching my videos. God bless, and you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on the next FlashBasher Gaming video. Peace.